Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel where we're doing another speed art drawing because I managed to get it edited down. And of course this is the next in the old series of emotes that are in the bottom right hand corner on the screen. If you are interested in getting a character that you love drawn for you, I'm currently doing a new one, seeing as it is 2023 now and not 2022, over on my Twitch channel. The link is down below, but please do follow me on my socials so that I can see your comments about what characters should be drawn first. There's also a list on there of what emotions are available for you. So this one is actually was a request by two people, by Outlaw Elfsire, who is one of the people that we play with during our Gaming with Friends both streams and YouTube videos. She absolutely loves Garrus Vakarian as much as I do, and so when she said Garrus, I was like, oh yes, I've drawn him only like twice before, and I find Turians ridiculously hard to draw, which means I do need to draw more of them. So he is well and truly on my radar to be drawn more, because he is a stunning character. But also this video is for my friend and Patreon Andrew Riley, who always says that he loves seeing my art videos, and whenever I do one he wants me to dedicate it to him, so I'm not going to argue with that. Thank you very much for all of your support. As always, you are amazing. I love you lots. So anyway, what am I going to babble about when it comes to Garrus Vakarian? What could I say about Garrus Vakarian? Well, I could say a lot. This man has my heart and soul. He is the only character that I have ever romanced in Mass Effect. Well, except Caden, because you kind of had to Mass Effect. You had to romance Caden or Liara if you were playing a female character in the first Mass Effect. I didn't realise that you didn't have to, and just by being nice meant that you were flirting with them. I wasn't aware that that was a thing. Maybe the fact that I am a grey demisexual that means that when I'm being nice to you I don't realise I'm flirting. Huh, maybe. Anyway, I love this character so unbelievably much. There are so many memes to do with this absolutely brilliant character. Garrus is well known to be a very popular romance option, but he's also, if you don't romance him, Commander Shepard's best friend. And I do mean that literally. Whether you are a paragon or a renegade, he doesn't necessarily agree with all of the options that you take, but he unconditionally loves and cares for you. He's genuinely concerned about you at most different stages in all of the games, and after a while he seeks you out to seek your permission to court one of the other characters of the game, even if, you know, you tell him that he doesn't need to do that. He genuinely wants your blessing. You mean so much to him that when his dad, and his sister are in trouble, he goes to you and asks you for help. And when you offer to let him leave so that he can go and find them, he refuses, saying that even if they survive, if I don't help you, no one else will, and they're going to die anyway. Garrus is absolutely a paragon of virtue, but you're going to be surprised when I say that he's also kind of renegade-ish. When we meet him in Mass Effect 2, he's a broken man. He has been betrayed by some of his closest friends and allies, and some of his closest friends and allies are also now lying dead under bloody sheets, which you find when you appear. You got to imagine what you look like when you do appear to Garrus. You look like an avenging angel returning from the dead, coming to save him in his hour of need. He knows technically that you are just a mortal person, but you keep coming back from the dead. You keep doing the impossible. Of course this man is going to support you in whatever you want to do. Most people would cynically say that he wants to be part of history and part of the future, but I don't think it is that. I kind of see Garrus as one of those, okay, to put it blasphemously and to get some Christians shouting at me, he is a disciple of Shepard. If Shepard was the saviour, then Garrus is John. He's the one that's going to write down everything and pass it on. though not necessarily in the way that you think. Garrus very much looks to you, whether you are a paragon or a renegade. And while if you are a renegade, he's a bit more on the friendly and nice side than you are, he's still willing to follow your lead and do what needs to be done. If you let him kill people, it doesn't really alter the position that he takes on you or the galaxy as a whole. He is genuinely a nice person and he wants to do what's good, but if that means that he's got to murk some people and get them out of the way, then he's willing to do it. But if you take the Paragon route and you are good and kind to everybody, or at least as kind as you can be when some of the Paragon options still end up in a lot of people dying, he sympathizes with you. He understands the trauma that Shepard's going through and he wants to help them. The romance is so sweet and so beautiful. It's a forbidden thing, something that Garrus and Shepard aren't sure if they should be pursuing, but they try it anyway and have the support of the rest of the crew. Some of them a bit more overtly than others. I'm looking at you, Morden. And I understand why so many people do end up romancing Garrus. It is such a beautifully written, supportive, wonderful romance and relationship. Even their friendship is just friendship goals. If you can't tell, Garrus is my space boyfriend and I will die on that hill.